in the backfield, twin receivers each side. And in motion, the give will be to Smith. No, a fake there. Good belly fake from Berzer, and he's going to try the right side. He's got a positive gain on the play out to about the 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. So bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Falcons. And the Falcons coming in with a new offense this year, graduating Braden Singer, tailback. Clayton Noyens, who is a starting quarterback for multiple seasons. Berzer was a running back previously. Now he's in running the show at quarterback. Kind of an option look to the right. Nothing doing there. As quickly into the backfield off the end is Sean Hank with the tackle. One of the 3 seniors on the team here for Lyndon High School. Hank, linebacker and running back for the Tigers. Shoots into the backfield, and he comes up with a stop. It's a loss of about, call it 2.5 on the play. 3rd and long. It'll be around 3rd down and 9 at minimum. They've got to get out across the 46-yard line. The ball right now just outside the 36. Again, Berzer under center. Going to take the snap. He's dropping back and to pass, but we've got a whistle and a flag coming in here from the near sideline. So it's a pre-snap penalty, and it looks to be a motion penalty here called against West Franklin. So they'll back up the Falcons 5 yards, and now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a longer play here. We're going to call it 3rd down and 14. The ball will be marked at the 32-yard line. Again, this started at the 36. So 3rd down and 14 coming up here for the Falcons. Twin receivers, single receivers wide each side, slot receivers each side, and Smith in the backfield. Berzer rolling to his right, has a little daylight along the right sideline, and he's going to fight for yardage, and he's out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. And on 3rd down and 14, quarterback Shane Berzer able to gain that 14, maybe 15 yards on the play. It is good enough for a 1st down, as he is out to the 47. So we're going to give Shane 15 on that carry. So a big 3rd down conversion there for the Falcons to keep this opening drive going. Again, single receivers split wide each direction. Berzer will come under center. Gets the snap, and now he's going to try to the left. Berzer looks like a little bit of a broken play there, but Berzer found himself a hole, snuck through, gaining about 8 yards on the play as he's across midfield down into Tiger territory at the 40-yard line, the 45-yard line. Got to get just inside the 43 for the 1st down here for the Falcons. Artificial surface here, Ottawa University, and the markings out here are bright, so it's pretty easy to tell where the football is out here on the field. And Berzer under center. Waiting the snap. He's got it now. It's like a quick direct snap over here to Christian Smith. Smith fighting is unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple here on the play. The ball will go back out to the 47-yard line. Again, they got to get down to the 43 for the 1st down, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Another 3rd down here for West Franklin on their opening drive. And we'll need to control the clock here, and already out across midfield, so a good start here for West Franklin. Berzer snaps it out. He's got the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He's driving across the line to gain, getting more down to the 40-yard line, so a 7-yard carry there on 3rd down and 4. And that's going to be another West Franklin Falcon 1st down. So 1st and 10, the ball at the 40-yard line. The 2 big 3rd down conversion runs here for Berzer. West Franklin getting positive yardage here on their they consider opening night for the Falcons. Single wide to the left, tight to the right. They're going to run a counter. Phillip Swank on the jet sweep, and there is nothing there. Not fooled was the left side of the Lyndon line, and they will stop Swank in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 3 on the play. Maybe 4 even. Actually, it is 4 out to the 44-yard line. Second down and 14. Detweiler in on the tackle for the Tigers. About 4 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Single receiver split wide to the left is Jacob Norris, the senior. Erzer under center, Swank in motion. A little bit of movement up front at the snap. Handoff is to Christian Smith. Smith across the 40, and his forward progress, I believe, will get him just inside the 38, maybe to the 37-yard line. Nice, tough run there off guard for Smith. Halfback for the Falcons. Get another third down here upcoming for the Falcons. Got to get across the 30-yard line. The ball just inside the 38. The nose of the football touching the 38. The Falcons using the wind here to their advantage in the first quarter. Berzer back to pass, looking, dumps it over the middle, and almost picked off there. Pass falls incomplete. It was intended for Caleb McKenzie, junior wide receiver for the Falcons. Hink was there defensively for the Tigers, able to get a hand on it, knock it down. So to bring up fourth down, and they called a long 7, short 8 upcoming here for the Falcons. Ball on the 38-yard line. Berzer again takes the snap, dropping back to pass, and he was trying to set up a screen pass, but it was broken up there, read and broken up on the play. Tyrell Steinbach with the pass defense there, and so Wes Franklin will turn it over on downs at the 37-yard line of the Tigers, where Lyndon will take over, 38-yard line, where Lyndon will take over first down and 10. Just 7:09 left on the clock, so just under 5-minute drive there for Wes Franklin. Stalls out at the 37. Massey in the shotgun, takes the snap. Got a whistle and a motion penalty this time will be called against Lyndon prior to the snap. So the Tigers will be backed up 5 yards here. So that's going to bring up first down and 15, as that's going to move it inside the 35-yard line. Back down to the 33. Got to get out across the 48 for the first down. We'll see how West Franklin does defensively. They've been stout early in each ball game so far, not giving up much in the first quarter. Lyndon, in their first couple games, has not been scoring at a breakneck pace in the first quarter. Massey going to give the ball to Hink. Hink going to try the right side. Not much there, but the senior will fight for a couple yards on the play, and his forward progress will be get him out to the 35-yard line. So a gain of about 2 on the play. Second down and 13 yards to go here for the Tigers. There's a host of Falcons in on that tackle. Hink was fighting for any yards that he could get. Massey in the short shotgun. Coming in motion is Eddington. The give will be to Hink. Hink, and now the ball is on the ground. And a wrestling match for it down there. Looked to be Lyndon early, but coming in quickly was Caleb McKenzie trying to get in there for the Falcons, but it is recovered there by Tate Wells for Lyndon. Right as Hink got that football and went to put it underneath his arm, the ball was punched out and went on the ground quickly, but a nice job there by Lyndon to cover it up. Twin receivers to the left, third down and 13. Massey in the shotgun, flanked by Hink to his left. The give's going to be to Eddington on the jet sweep. Eddington is breaking free on the left sideline. He's across the 50 into Falcon territory where he'll be brought down at about the 41-yard line. So big run there on third down on the counter jet sweep. Eddington was lined up slot to the right, came in motion, got the handoff, took it around the left side, got a big block out there from Sean Hank to open up the hole and cut it upfield for the big gain. So the nose of the football actually touching the Falcon 40-yard line. First down and 10, Lyndon. Tigers twins receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Massey going to take the snap. He's going to throw left. He's got Wells along the left side. Makes the first man miss and then avoids a big hit along the sideline as he'll be tackled inside the 25-yard line down at about the 23, I believe. And he's tackled by Swank. The ball in between the 23 and 24. The ball will be first down and 10 here for the Tigers. Quickly, Lyndon is trying to get going fast here this evening. They can run a tempoed offense to move this football. Single receivers wide east side. Eddington in motion. The give is going to be on the counter to Hank. Hank going to go off the left side. Not much there. Maybe a yard and a half or two on the play. We're going to go ahead and give him 2 seconds down and 8. We'll put the ball down at about the 21-yard line. Got to get inside the 15 across the 14 for the first. Lyndon heading left to right, the way I view it, which is left is north, south is to my right. Option here. Massey keeps it, gets into the secondary. He'll be taken down inside the 15, out the 13, 14, maybe the 13-yard line. We're going to see where the spot, and it is enough as he is going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So first down and 10, the ball at the 12-yard line. 5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Single receivers split wide. Now Eddington lines up in the slot wide to the right. Snap is to Massey. Massey gives to Hank. Hank right up the middle, and he fights his way in. Touchdown, Lyndon. Sean Hank with the touchdown run, 12 yards. And Lyndon takes the 6-0 lead with 4:53 remaining here in quarter number 1. Key play on that was the third down run from Eddington to keep that drive alive. Ball is down, kick is away, it is up, and it is no good. So the PAT kick is no good, and it remains 6-0 Lyndon, 4:53 remaining here in the first quarter. Take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
We're back here at Ottawa University. Kickoff taken by Wes Franklin, received by Jacob Norris. Norris got it about the 20, took it out to about across the 30 to the 32-yard line, then met by a host of Lyndon Tigers to drive him back. But the forward progress is going to start this drive out near the 32, I believe, for Wes Franklin. 4:45 remaining here in quarter number one. Lyndon 6, West Franklin yet to score. Falcons had a good drive there that stalled out on their first possession, able to drive it down into Tiger territory. But a big third down run by Ethan Eddington after the turnover on downs. And then the Tigers got their offense going as Sean Hink finished it off from 12 yards out. This time the give is going to be to Smith. Smith, not much there, nowhere to really go. And he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Tough right there. A couple Tigers right in the face of Smith as he got back to the line of scrimmage. So second down and 10, the ball at the 32. Beautiful evening out here at Ottawa University. West Franklin with just a couple more home games since they lost one early this year. And they had to move over to Mission Valley to open the season. Single twin receivers to the left. Slots on both the left and right. It's going to be a jet sweep look here. Going right to left. The give to number 6, Caleb McKenzie. No gain on the play, so it's going to now bring third down and 10 here for West Franklin. Falcons had a couple big third down conversions on their opening possession. See if they can get another one here. They got to get out across the 42-yard line. Well, right at the 32. Single receiver's going to split wide each side. Berzer going to go under center. Smith behind him in the backfield. Again, McKenzie coming in motion. Berzer going to roll to his right. Looks to throw. Going up over the top. And, just over the outstretched hands of Jacob Norris, who had a step on the defensive backs. The safety kind of stepped up, looking at the run, and he got behind his defender. But the pass just a little bit too high over the head and falls to the ground incomplete. Luke Detweiler and Tate Wells going to go deep to receive the punt. Christian Smith back in punt formation for the Falcons. Snap is back. Smith. Now he's going to take off and run with it. Got a little bit of room. Breaks out of a tackle. He's got the yardage for the first down, and he'll be down near the 50-yard line. Not sure if it was a fake all the way, but the snap was just a little bit low. Smith able to pick it up, and when he went to kick, didn't see much, so he took off running, broke through a couple tackles, and he is out at midfield with the first down. 18-yard run there on 4th and 10 when the Falcons were set up in the punt formation. So new life here for the Falcons with 2:45 remaining in quarter number one. Single receiver wide to the right. McKenzie coming in motion. Berzer going to roll to his left. Now he's going to carry it himself. He's taken down at about the 47, maybe the 46-yard line on his forward progress. He was driven down by, again, a host of Tiger defenders as he got a nice gain on the play of 4 yards on first down. So second down and about 6 yards to go for the Falcons. Berzer went down a little bit awkward, but popped up from the hit. Kane coming back after injuring his knee last year against Osage City in a game that we covered. McKenzie in motion. Berzer again going to keep it. Kind of slipped, but he's crossed the 45, and now he'll be down just inside the 44-yard line before his forward progress is stopped. He slipped as he went to make his cut upfield, but able to regain his balance, get a couple yards there, and it'll bring up fourth down and inside 5. We're going to call it a long 4 here for the Falcons. In plus territory on the Lyndon side of the field is West Franklin is driving towards the north end zone, so we're probably getting close to 4 down territory here for West Franklin. Again, Berzer goes under center. Single receiver split wide to the right side. Turn in to give is the first man through. That's that's Smith. He's taken down after a short gain of about a yard on the play. Flag came in out of the secondary, and we're going to have holding here against West Franklin. And they're going to step it off. So it's going to be a third down and long. 10 from the spot of the foul, backs him up to across midfield out near the 45-yard line of their own territory. So third down and about a long 14, short 15 here to go for West Franklin. Falcons come out of the huddle. Going to split two receivers to the right. That's Norris and Swank. Single receiver to the left is Ethan Hadfield. Berzer takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right, looking to throw. It is. Pass is complete. Nice catch there by Philip Swank at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 10-yard gain. They're going to mark him down at the 46. But he was hit immediately as he caught that football. And it was Luke Detweiler, I believe, in on the defensive play there, hitting the receiver as he caught the football and also getting a hand. It looked darn near the ball like he could have knocked it out, but Philip Swank, excellent hands, great catch, bring up fourth down and about 6. They're going to keep the offense out there, single receivers each side. Berzer under center. Again, drops back to pass. He's going to get rid of it over the middle. Pass is again complete to Swank, but unfortunately it's for just a couple yards on the play, a gain of about 3, and that's going to be short of the line to gain. So Lyndon will take over again on downs. First down and 10, the ball at the 43-yard line. 16 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Lyndon 6. West Franklin yet to score. Lyndon, you'd expect to run the football here with the wind in their face and just take over in the second quarter with the wind at their back. Massey in, and we've got a jump here. It looks like offside is going to be called against West Franklin. So before the snap, West Franklin going to give them 5 yards here. The ball's going to be moved out to the 48-yard line now. So it's first down and 5. Again, no time off the clock there. 16 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Darian Massey, the sophomore quarterback for Lyndon. Sean Hink behind him, the senior tailback in the backfield. Single receiver split wide to the left. Slots each side. Now coming in motion is Eddington. It's a counter to Hink. Hink battling, trying to get to the 50-yard line. He'll be stopped just short at about the 49. It's a gain of about 1 on the play. So it's going to be second down and 4. And we have reached the end of quarter number 1. So we're going to take a quick 60-second timeout, bring you back to second quarter action. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2. Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way. the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
And we're back here at Ottawa University. Second quarter underway. It was second down and 4. The give was to Sean Hink trying the left side for Lyndon. Tigers lead 6-0 here to open up play in quarter number 2 over those West Franklin Falcons. Third down and 1. The ball at the Falcon 47-yard line. Got to get to the 46 for the first down, or just across it. It's about a foot and a half. Massey takes the snap, gives straight up the middle, and I don't believe he got there. He might have lost another half a yard on the play as Lyndon tried to power it up the middle. But a great job up front by the defensive line and the front seven for West Franklin. We've got a player down on the turf for Lyndon. Not sure what it was right in the middle of the scrum, so it could have been a lot of things. When the ball goes up the middle like that, you just hope that somebody did not get rolled up on and twist that knee up and cause some damage. But I can figure out the number of the player down on the field, a little blocked here by the coaching staff of each team that's out to attend to the young man. Now he is getting up to his feet. And it is number 54 for Lyndon, Bo Baker, a 6-foot junior. Baker will have to come out on this next play, and it's going to be fourth down and a long one in this situation. Yeah, just about 1 yard to go. Got to get across the 47, the ball at the 48-yard line. So we're going to call it fourth down and 1. Good stop there on third and short. Lyndon, again, in this situation, can use a lot of different plays. They are not afraid to roll out, run counters, jet sweeps, or even throw the ball in this situation. Single receiver split wide each side. Massey going to go under center. Hink in the backfield. A quick snap to Massey, and he's going to fall forward across the 45, down to the 44. And it looked like in that situation that it was just on Massey and the center. The line everybody got set. Maybe a silent count. And Massey gets the first down carry on fourth down and short. It's first down and 10 here upcoming for the Tigers. The ball at the Falcon 44-yard line. Again, single receiver to the left, twin receivers to the right. Massey shotgun, looking to his right, gonna pass. The pass is complete to Detweiler. Detweiler makes the first man miss, and now he's down the sideline, racing to the end zone, and a touchdown there. Luke Detweiler gets the 44-yard touchdown catch there for Lyndon. Again, that quick strike of the Tigers, 10:25 in the second. And Detweiler catches a little 6-yard out there from his slot position, able to get to the edge and turn it upfield and outrun the Falcons secondary to the end zone. This time Lyndon's going to set up for two. Massey takes the snap. He fakes the give to Hink, keeps it himself, and he's taken down right there where he was. Looked like Jacob Norris in on the tackle, so the point after is no good. And the score is now Lyndon 12, West Franklin 0. .25 remaining here in the second quarter, and West Franklin has done a nice job controlling the clock. A couple quick strikes there from Lyndon, and the Tigers have doubled their lead as it's now 12-0 early here in the second quarter. A little bit of mist looks like continues to fall. If you look up towards the lights, you really can't see it down on the field. But Lyndon will kick it away. This time they are kicking with the win. Eddington, in week number 1, sent a couple good deep kicks, but did have one return by Central Heights. The first kick that tonight, they were going into the wind, and so kicked it short on each of their first 2 kicks. We'll see if this time, if Ethan Eddington will try and drive one deep. We'll see what kind of return we can get for West Franklin. Swank and McKenzie back deep. The up men are Norris. And I believe that's Ethan Hatfield on the far side of the field. Eddington approaches. The kick is away. This time it is a little short. It's going to bound down at about the 25. Now rolling on the ground inside the 20. And a nice job just to cover it up. As the ball kind of skips a little bit differently on this artificial surface as it does on a brass surface there. But covered up on the play by Jacob Norris. Just at about the 16-yard line. So West Franklin, first down and 10, the ball at their own 16. Got to go 84 yards to get the touchdown here. 10:22 remaining in the first half. In this also was West Franklin's homecoming night. Want to congratulate Emery Snook and Philip Swank on being named Queen and King here this evening. Pitch is to Smith. Smith going to try the right side. Not a whole lot there. Going to gain a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Going to bring up second down and about 8 here. Smith trying the right side, tried to be patient, then finally had to cut it up the field as it was being strung out towards the sideline. A good job to get positive yards there on first down by Smith. Franklin's going to break the huddle. They're going to send Jacob Norris out wide to the left. Joining him out there is Ethan Hatfield. Berzer under center. Swank in motion. Berzer going to keep it here. Hit, and the ball pops out. And it's a fumble there by Berzer. The ball on the ground and recovered by Lyndon. Recovered there by number 1, Trey Basil for Lyndon. So now the Tigers, with a 12-0 lead, have great field position as it's first down and 10. The ball's going to be on the 22-yard line. Lyndon comes on, and a timeout called here on the change of possession. Looks like Lyndon was starting getting the huddle, and then the timeout called. So we'll keep it right here for this timeout. Again, it's first down and 10. The ball marked at the 22-yard line. So Lyndon can get a couple first downs after the turnover. Fumble recovered again by Trey Basil for Lyndon. See what the Tigers can do here. They've got an arsenal of offense here. They've got the wind at their back. 9:31 remaining here in half number 1. In less than a minute since Lyndon scored, and then the kickoff, a couple plays there by West Franklin, but the turnover committed on second down and 8. Lyndon comes, both teams back out on the field. Lyndon comes out of the huddle. They're going to send Toby Miller and Tate Wells wide to the right. Eddington coming in motion. But now the pitch to Eddington on a little bit of an option look. He's going to cut it upfield as he really couldn't get to the edge. and he'll dive forward down to about the 20, maybe just inside the 20-yard line. And it'll be inside there, marked down at the 19, so a gain of about 3 on the play. Massey gave a little belly read option there as Hink went up the middle, kept it, and then drew in the defensive end before tossing it out to give it to Eddington. Single receiver split wide each direction. Massey going to go under center. Hink deep behind him. Eddington coming in motion. The pitch is going to go to Eddington. He's trying to turn it up, able to get through the first line, and he's got not a whole lot as he'll be taken down at about the 17-yard line. Gain of about another 2 on the play, so third down at about 6. And Ethan Hatfield on the tackle for the Falcons. Third down and 6 here for Lyndon. Inside the 20-yard line, about the 18. So we're going to assume it's 4-down territory here for the Tigers. A couple big defensive plays here upcoming for the Falcons. Massey in the shotgun. Hank flanks him to the right. Massey going to roll to his right, looks to throw. Has a receiver. It was Detweiler, but just too far, a little bit out in front of the intended receiver. The ball falls incomplete, so it'll bring up 4th down and 6 for the Tigers. Play being run in from the sideline. Massey went over to the coach along the sideline to bring that play back in. Under 8 minutes remaining in the half, 7:55 to go. Looks like single receiver is going to be split wide. Massey again in the backfield. Now Eddington's going to work out a little bit wider in the slot. Hank flanks Massey to his right. Massey again rolling to his right, looking to throw. Pass is thrown. It is caught. That is Ethan Eddington catching it down inside the 5-yard line at about the 3. So it'll bring up first down and goal for Lyndon. A big 4th down play there. Just outside the 3, between the 3 and the 4. So first down and goal, ball outside the 3-yard line. Wes Franklin running a couple linemen into the game. Lyndon trying to get the play off quickly. The snap and flags on the play as the late substitutions, ball along the far hash and inside the 5-yard line. Players got to get out of bounds and about to the 25-yard line. So we've got a dead ball. Offsides is going to be the call. It could have been too many men on the field as well. Half the distance. The ball now rests just inside the 2. Lyndon coming to the line of scrimmage. First down and goal from about the 2-yard line. They give to Hank. No, it was held onto by Massey. And now Massey he and Hank were both in the backfield. Hank was taken to the ground, but Dylan Massey was not. And Darian Massey, was able to get that ball across the goal line in from about 2 yards out. And that puts Lyndon up 18-0 with the point after upcoming. Still 7:17 remaining here in the first half. The 15-yard pass on 4th down, setting him up first and goal. Big there for Lyndon. Lyndon again for 2. Massey looking to throw, and he's got that's Tate Wells wide open in the corner of the end zone. Massey passes to Wells, and the 2-point conversion is good, and that puts the score at 20-0 Lyndon. 7:17 remaining here in half number 1. 60-second timeout coming up. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Legacy Square is complete, and now you have even more convenient access to all of your prescription needs at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the
7-12 remaining here in the first half. Lyndon just kicked off. Good return has the great kick there from Ethan Eddington of Lyndon. And a return inside the 5, taken out across the 25 at the 27-yard line is where West Franklin will set up first down and 10. The ball at the 27. Again, trailing 20-0 here in the first half. Quick update on the mothership KOFO Pale all over Ottawa here early on, 48-0. Berzer going to take the snap. He's going to go to his right. He's got a little bit of running room as he's out across the 30, and he'll be taken down at about the 35-yard line. Good 7-yard gain there on first down. Berzer with it came out turning to his left like the play was going to go left and just rolled out of it. Came around the right side. Positive yardage there. Good 8-yard gain on first. Got to get the ball across the 42-yard line. The 37-yard line. I'm 5 yards off there. And so great run on first down. Taken down into single receivers each side. Berzer will go under center again. Snap is back. Berzer back to pass. He's going to throw it to his left. Intended receiver went down. I think they got tangled up as he was trying to come off the line of scrimmage. The ball will fall incomplete. It was intended for Caleb McKenzie. Bring up third down and 2. McKenzie got tangled up there as he was trying to break off the end of the line. And Berzer went his direction, but nobody home as the ball fell to the ground. Falcons coming to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 2. Single receivers again each side. Double slot each side, and Smith in the backfield. Berzer going to keep it on the quarterback sneak, and a good push up front there by the offensive line, and a little help from Christian Smith from the backside. That'll get the ball out across that 42 to about the 44-yard line. So good, nice little play on third down and short. Just the quarterback keeper there. A power run for Shane Berzer to get the first down. Keep you updated on other scores from around the area as we find a Mission Valley Northern Heights tied at 13 apiece at halftime. Tonganoxie up 21-0 over Eudora. Snap to Berzer. He's going to go to his left. Going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room into the secondary. Taken down at about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Nice job there on first down. It'll be across about to the 46. I'm going to give him a gain of 7 on the play. So second down and 3 for West Franklin. Lewisburg up at halftime over Baldwin 32-6. And we are here with 5:15 remaining in the first half, 20-0 Lyndon. Wabaunsee was up at halftime over Central Heights 19-0. Got a whistle and a timeout will be called here by West Franklin. That's their first timeout of the half. They'll have 2 remaining here in the first half. We'll keep it right here with them. A good drive. It started after a good return a little over 20 yards. Set them up first down and 10 at about the 26-yard line. Out to the 46 here. West Franklin has been able to move the football here so far this evening, but just has stalled out a couple times and turned it over on downs. One turnover has really made the score look a lot more spread out, as Lyndon had a very, very short field to work with, and they were able to take it in on their last possession. 20-0 here, Lyndon in the lead. West Franklin with the ball driving out, trying to get it across midfield, see if they can get it into Tiger territory and get some points on the board before halftime. West Franklin, again, hasn't scored in the first half yet this season, and in their two losses, 0-2 on the season losses at Mission Valley and at Northern Heights. Lyndon 2-0 on the season, defeating Central Heights and Osage City. Jacob Norris split out wide to the right. Berzer under center. Now they're going to shift Ethan Hatfield from the tight end out to the wide side. Philip Swank coming in motion. Berzer back to pass. Going to throw it out to Swank in the flat. Swank into Tiger territory across the 45, down to about the 42-yard line. Flags come in late, and that's in the area of a late hit out of bounds, I do believe. We're going to see what it is called here. The flags came in right where Swank went out of bounds. And legal hands here on West Franklin. Now from the spot of the foul, I'm not quite sure what foul will be. So it's from that spot. It will bring it back and possibly make it 2nd down and 1 if it is a spot foul, or it'll be just shy of the first down. An illegal block there by West Franklin. They're going to move it up. It is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Is going to leave it just short of the line to gain. So 2nd down and short here for West Franklin. Did not see the foul as to where it occurred, but must have been as Swank was going out of bounds. Berzer rolling to his right. He was to pass, but now he's going to tuck it and run. He's across midfield down at about the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3 on the play and good for the Falcon first down. Berzer rolled out, set his feet like he was going to look to throw, then saw a little running lane and shot through the hole for the gain. The ball is marked actually at the 48-yard line of the Tigers. So first down and 10 here for West Franklin. Norris split out wide to the right. Hatfield wide to the left. Smith beat behind Berzer in the backfield. Berzer takes the snap. He's going to fake the give to Smith. Now he's going to keep it on the right end. Into the secondary, tripped up there. Nice tackle on the play. Coming up was Trey Basil on the tackle, but a good gain on first down as a gain of about 8 on the play. The ball will be down at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2 upcoming here for the Falcons. Berzer has been the man in charge here tonight for West Franklin, carrying the football. Go under center again, single receivers each side. This time he's back to pass, under pressure from the backside. He'll be taken down at about the 44-yard line, maybe the 45. On the sack there, I believe that was number 73. Nick Brooker with the quarterback sap for Lyndon. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now it's about a long 6, maybe 7 here for West Franklin. Again, single receivers split wide each side. Actually, Berzer going to work outside wide too. Direct snap to Smith. Smith back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 7 at the 45-yard line. Berzer split out into the slot on that play. He was trying to be a lead blocker, but the offensive line of Lyndon able to get into the backfield and stop Smith for no gain on the play. West Franklin letting the clock run here. Looks like they don't have a play. They might be waiting until there is 1 second on the play clock, and then they're going to use their second timeout. And it looks like that's what they have done, as the back judge is counting it down. And now we've got the whistle and a timeout called here by West Franklin. So 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. West Franklin going into the wind here in this quarter. Just a slight breeze out of the south-southeast. The flag's on top of the upright, still not really blowing very hard at all. So it's a decision here. Want to try and keep the ball out of the hands of the offense, giving them too much of a short field, but want to make sure that in special teams, if you're going to punt, you get a good snap, a good clean catch by the punter, and the kick gets away. Again, it's just 4th down and about 7 yards to go, maybe a real long 6 in this situation. But when you're down 20-0 late in the first half, you really just don't want to give the ball back to a quick strike offense like Lyndon. Halftime, it is Paola 48, Ottawa 0, Lewisburg 32-6 over Baldwin. Santa Fe trail up 27-14 over Anderson County, and at the half, Burlington leading over Wellsville 8-6. Back ready for action here. Looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. Single receivers each side. Berzer under center. And the snap is back, and Berzer is met immediately. A great jump off the line by Lyndon. Going to call it a sack. Bo Baker into the backfield. Berzer barely got a step back from the line after the snap, and he was being hit. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and Lyndon will take over. 2:11 on the clock at the 49-yard line. First down and 10 at the 49. Got to get into Falcon territory and across the 41 for the first. Twin receivers set up to the right. Single receiver left. Massey shotgun. Looking to his right. Looking to pass. Going to throw to his left. And Tate Wells with a great catch inside the 20-yard line. Tackled down at the 17. Massey to Wells. Big play there on first down. Tackle made on the play by number 38, Reed Pearsall for West Franklin. Pearsall was close there as the ball hit the hands of Wells, and Pearsall was on the receiver immediately. And Wells able to hang on. First down and 10, ball at the 17. Twin receivers to the right. Eddington coming in motion. Give is going to be to Hank. He's going to go up the middle. He's inside the 15 and upended just short of the 10. Beat about the 11-yard line, and 6 yards on first down there on the play. Second down and 4. A long 4 coming up here, maybe 5 for Lyndon. And West Franklin here at Ottawa University, where they're going to play their home games this year. 2 more after tonight. Beautiful night for high school football, not too hot, and the weather has cooperated. Snap is to Massey. The give is to Eddington. He's going to try and find the edge. Knocked down as he was going towards the first down stake along the far side of the field. There's kind of standing in the way at this point, but and it is enough for the first down. First down and goal, Tigers. The ball at about the 7-yard line. It comes in from the sideline for Lyndon. They'll break the huddle. Send single receiver out to the right and the single receiver to the left. Slots on both sides. Hink behind Massey under center. Detweiler in motion. The pitch is going to go to the right of Detweiler. Detweiler fighting for the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. Luke Detweiler with the 7-yard touchdown run. His second touchdown of the evening. First one rushing. The first one was a 44-yard touchdown catch. 1:04 remaining in the first half. And Lyndon has a 26-0 lead and looking to get the 2-point conversion. They'll spread the field here. Massey alone in the backfield. Twin receivers each side. Massey looks over the middle, fires, and tipped and incomplete. Conversion is no good. And so it remains Lyndon 26 and West Franklin 0. The big play on the drive was first down and 10. They got a 36-yard pass, a 34-yard pass from Massey to Wells to start that drive. Again, into the wind here in this quarter. The breeze has just picked up a little bit here from the south as they can feel it coming in underneath the tent. The press box not quite ready for use, so we are kind of out amongst the crowd here this evening. Breeze is really picking up. Eddington with a good left foot. Last kick was taken inside the 5-yard line, returned out across the 26 by Caleb McKenzie. We'll see if Lyndon's going to kick deep. Now a little confusion here by Lyndon as they're going to call a timeout. Not sure they had everybody that out on the field or the right personnel for the kickoff. Or if they're going to try and set something up here. Again, it is 26-0. 1:04 remaining here in the first half. West Franklin turned it over on downs a few times. Also had a fumble turnover to set up Lyndon on a short field and able to drive it in quickly. And that is how Lyndon has spread this game out. 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. 3 touchdowns here so far in quarter number 2 for Lyndon, and it's now 26-0. Games around the area just getting underway in quarter number 3. Again, we kicked off at 7:30 tonight. Not 7 o'clock as most others did across the state. This kick, not a good one. Actually, is going to go out of bounds. It's off the side of the foot. It was out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So flag on the play for a kickoff out of bounds. And I believe it is 20 yards from the spot of the kick. At this level, we'll see where they spot the ball, or if West Franklin chooses to have them kick again. So a kick out of bounds, and the ball will come in and be spotted at the 35. So it's 25 yards from the spot of the kick. The other option West Franklin had was to back Lyndon up and make them kick it again. They're going to take over here. The ball actually from the 36 where it went out. It's a 5-yard penalty from there. So they're going to start at the 41-yard line. So 5-yard penalty from where the ball went out of bounds. 1:04 remaining. First down and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. Berzer under center. Twin receivers each out to the right. Going to roll this direction. Going to throw. Swank with the catch. He's got it at about the 48-yard line. Tackled immediately, but another nice job. A good catch there from Swank. Clock continues to run. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Second down and 3. Gain of 7 on the play. Good pass there from Berzer to Swank. And out of the huddle. Twin receivers to the right. Berzer under center. Smith behind him in the backfield. Berger back to pass, looking, in trouble now. Now he's going to tuck it. He tries to run. Nothing there, and his forward progress will be stopped at the 45-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Clock continues to run down under 15 seconds. They're going to actually say his forward, he was hit at the 44. And it looks like West Franklin's going to come up and see if they can get this play off. 2-1, and they are unable to get the snap off, and we have reached halftime here at Ottawa University, where Lyndon leads over West Franklin by a score of 26-0. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, send you back to the studio, and we'll be back with the halftime report. You're listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
And welcome back here to halftime show with the KOFO.com high school game of the week. This is Luke Queen on the campus of Ottawa University at OU Field, where at halftime it is West Franklin trailing to Lyndon 26-0 here at homecoming for West Franklin here this evening. They had the ceremony prior to start of the ball game. And so band is out on the field. Again, it is 26-0 Lyndon. It was a good first quarter, a good opening drive for West Franklin, but they've turned it over on downs in Tiger territory. And the Tigers' long drive capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run from Sean Pink for the Tigers. It was a third down run from Eddington. On third down and long, he picked up a big gain to keep the drive alive. Ethan Eddington on the carry, a jet sweep to the left around the end. The kick was missed, and we came to the end of the first quarter at the score of 6-0. But 3 touchdowns in the second quarter for the Tigers. The first, Luke Detweiler got a 44-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Darian Massey with 10:25 remaining in the half. Conversion was failed, and it was 12-0. And it was a turnover on the next possession by West Franklin in the second period. And 3 minutes after the Detweiler touchdown catch, the Tigers were back in the red zone inside the 5, first down and goal from the 2. And it was Darian Massey with the 2-yard touchdown run and a conversion pass to Tate Wells to extend the lead to 20-0. There was a 15-yard pass on fourth down from the 22-yard line to set up that first down and goal. Was the key play of the drive. And then right before halftime, 1:04 remaining in the half, it was Detweiler again for his second touchdown of the half. This time on on a 7-yard carry. Pass was failed, and we got to where we were at 26-0. The 34-yard pass on first down and 10 after the turnover on downs at about midfield set up Lyndon again in the red zone on that drive, and then they were able to cap it off with that 7-yard touchdown run from Luke Detweiler. So just one turnover, but Lyndon able to capitalize and kind of spread it out at that point. Not only did they get the 6 points on the touchdown run, but the 2-point conversion was good, an 8-point play, and put it up to a 20-point lead. It's 26-0. Lyndon over West Franklin here at Ottawa University. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll send you back to the studio, and we'll come back with a few more scores from around the area and see if we can get you caught up on that and get you ready for the second half of action. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO Sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watched the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
And welcome back here to halftime of the KOFO.com high school game of the week. Luke Queen at Ottawa University here for West Franklin's homecoming football game. This is the Falcons' first home game of the year. They were scheduled to be here back in week number 1, but unable to. The stands were not yet completed, so unable to play it here at Ottawa University on that day. So had to go on the road that night to Mission Valley. So here in the home opener, officially, also homecoming for West Franklin at halftime, the Falcons trail the Tigers from Lyndon by a score of 26-0. Going to give a congratulations to homecoming king Philip Swank and homecoming queen Emery Snook here this evening. The other king candidates were Shane Berzer and Riley Milliken. The other queen candidates Brooke Flory and Bailey Leach. But congratulations to King Swank and Queen Snook here this evening for West Franklin. And it has been all Lyndon here so far offensively this evening. Again, West Franklin continues to struggle to score points. They have done a nice job of moving the football early in drives, even having a drive starting inside their own 20-yard line and got it out across midfield, have moved the football, but the defense of Lyndon has stiffened up when needed and able to get the stops. And one turnover, fumble by Berzer, recovered by Trey Basil, and Basil got great field position for Lyndon on that play as their drive was only needed to be about 30 yards on there, as I believe they actually started on the 22-yard line on that drive and immediately got the ball down inside the 5, had first down and goal from the 3, quick penalty, and then Darian Massey, quarterback for the Tigers, able to run it in from 2 yards out. It was 12-0 at the time, and you just were thinking that if West Franklin could get something going, that or maybe put together a drive, get some points, they might be able to really get back into this football game, but the 2-point conversion was good after the touchdown, and it became 20-0 really quickly, and then another drive stalled out about midfield with 1:04 remaining. It was Luke Detweiler running it in for the Tigers from 7 yards out to up the score to 26-0. So West Franklin opened up with the football to start, so the Falcon defense is going to come onto the field to open up the second half as Lyndon will receive the kick. Freeze has picked up here as we approached halftime. It's coming out of the south-southeast. Through most of the first half, the flags on top of the uprights were pretty well just relaxed and staying down, but now you can definitely see them pushing towards the north. See if I can get you updated on a few scores from around the area. In the third quarter, Paola continues to dominate over against Ottawa. It is 56-6. The Panthers all over the Cyclones. Just across town here is we are at Ottawa University, and Ottawa is at home here this evening. Third quarter, Tonganoxie leads 28-0 over Eudora. Osawatomie 28, Parsons 12. Parsons was defeated last week at the hands of Anderson County. I had that Anderson County score earlier, but I'll see if I can locate something regarding Anderson County. They were down at halftime earlier. I'm not sure if they're getting underway or not in the second half quite yet. At halftime, it was Lewisburg all over Baldwin, 32-6. Santa Fe Trail, here's the Anderson County score, was leading 27-14 over Anderson County. That score was at halftime. So they're underway in quarter number 3 now, and also at halftime in a low-scoring contest, Burlington leading over Wellsville by a score of 8-6. Wellsville went into that ballgame at 2-0 after their defeat of Iola last week. So the Eagles struggling to get their offense going, it sounds like, in that contest. But we'll see if head coach Mike Berg can get the Eagles started back up in the second half and see if they can get that victory. And we are at halftime here at Ottawa University on homecoming for West Franklin, where the Falcons trail the Lyndon High School Tigers by a score of 26-0 at the half. We're going to take another timeout. We'll send it back to the studio, and we'll be back a little bit more of the halftime report. I am Luke Queen. This is the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week halftime report. I'm Luke Queen at Ottawa University here on a beautiful Week 3 evening for high school football. It was forecasted maybe some trouble, but so far this evening, no weather troubles in the way. A nice, more relaxed, cool evening for high school football. It is Lyndon with the 26-0 lead here at the half. We'll go through the scoring plays again, a little bit about the drives. West Franklin started out with the football. Good drive, turnover on downs. Gave the ball to Lyndon, who drove it back down the field. A long third down run from Ethan Eddington. Big play on the opening drive for Lyndon, capped off by Sean Higg, 12-yard touchdown run, no good on the point after attempt. It was 6-0 Lyndon with 4:53 remaining in the first half. No score through the remainder of the first quarter, but early in the second quarter, Lyndon got rolling again, and then a big pass play, 44-yard touchdown catch for Luke Detweiler on the pass from quarterback Darian Massey with 10:25 remaining in the first half to give the Tigers a 12-0 lead. After a fumble and a short field from at the 22-yard line, fourth down was required in that, but a 15-yard pass from Massey to Eddington set him up first down and goal inside the 5. Massey capped off the drive with a 2-yard run, then threw it to Tate Wells for the 2-point conversion, and it was 20-0 Lyndon. And then with just 1:04 remaining in the first half, a 7-yard run from Luke Detweiler made it 26-0. A big play on that drive, 34-yard pass on first down and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Tigers, setting them up inside their own 20. Massey finding Tate Wells on the play and capped off again, as I said, by Luke Detweiler from 7 yards out, and that's where we stand at 26-0 Lyndon here with the advantage over West Franklin. The Falcons, again, have not scored much so far this year in their 2 losses on the season. Loss at Mission Valley 24-6, and last week to Northern Heights 33-8. Lyndon started out slow to open the season, but came away 33-6 victory over Central Heights in week 1. Last week defeated Osage City 21-7. So since as I said in the pregame, the first 15 seconds of the season, when the opening kickoff was returned 90 yards by Central Heights against Lyndon for the touchdown, since that point, the Tigers have outscored their opponents by a wide margin, made that margin even bigger here this evening by a score of 80-7. And in that time span, that's it's about 2.5 games, not quite 2.5 games here. The last 6 quarters, they've given up 7 total points and scoring 47, but they scored the final 33 points against Central Heights. So they are really on an 80-7 run here over those last stretch of quarters and ball games. We're about to get underway, I believe, in the second half. It looks like West Franklin, who had deferred, or maybe Lyndon had deferred, West Franklin took the win to begin with when they received. West Franklin will kick off here to open the second half. Waiting the signal from the official. They're actually going to put the 3 minutes back up on the clock. We'll see if we can get some other local scores to you here as play is underway around the state in the third quarter, maybe even the fourth in some situations. Lewisburg up on Baldwin in the fourth quarter. That score is now 32-13. Third quarter scores from around the area. I am searching for them right now. Paola continues to lead over Ottawa 56-6. And the others, Osawatomie 28-12 over Parsons. Tonganoxie 28-0 over Eudora. And the other scores still at the last I was able to get them was at halftime. It was 27-14 Santa Fe Trail over Anderson County, and Burlington leading 8-6 over the Wellsville Eagles. Here at Ottawa University, it is Lyndon 26, West Franklin 0. We're going to take another quick timeout, send you back, and then we'll be back to get underway in the second half. After this, you're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
And welcome back here to Ottawa University. Luke Queen with you for the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. 26-0. It is Lyndon over West Franklin. We're about to get underway here to start quarter number 3. West Franklin will be kicking it to the north, so from the south, have a little bit of that breeze behind them here as Lyndon will open up on the offense here this evening. And prior to the kick, we've got whistles. And I believe they were making sure the clock was set at 12 minutes. It's up there. And now the officials will move back to their positions. They looked ready to go, and then whistles came in. Both teams were ready to go. Looked a little stunned by those whistles coming in. Now the officials are at their spot. Apparently the teams came out beforehand, and now they're ready to go. So Christian Smith looks to kick it away. The kick, low line drive, going to skip down at about the 25. Picked up there by Tate Wells along the far sideline, and he'll be run out of bounds as he came across the 40 to the 41-yard line. So Lyndon takes over here at first down and 10 for the Tigers at the Tiger 41-yard line. And the Tigers leading here 26-0. Offensively, been able to move the ball very well here this evening. Franklin is putting up a fight, but Lyndon has just been too much here early on. Single receiver split wide to the right. Massey in the shotgun. Eddington going in motion. Massey with it. The pitch is going to go out to Eddington along the left side. He's knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 6 on the play. Saw a flag come flying in from the secondary at the line of scrimmage. So that's usually in the spot of holding. So we'll see, and it is actually a chop block here. A low block here going to be called against Lyndon. Must have been the way it's low chop block was the call from the officials. So from the spot of the foul at the 40-yard line, so they're going to back them up here 10 yards. So it's going to bring up first down and 20 now as the ball is going to be moved back to the 31-yard. That's a 15-yard penalty. So the ball will go back to the 26. So it's first down and 25. Got to get across midfield and across the 49-yard line for the first down to the Tigers. Again, single receivers each side for Lyndon. Massey going to go under center. The pitch is going to be to Eddington. He's going to try the right side. Gets by the first defender. Met at about the 30, and he's going to fall forward to the 31-yard line. So a gain of about 5 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 20. So second down and about 20 yards here to go as the ball is just outside the 31. Again, got to get across the 50 and across the 49-yard line into Falcon territory for this first down. Twin receivers going to split wide to the left. Single receiver to the right. Massey, shotgun formation. Hank flanks him to the right. Massey going to roll a little bit to his right. Going to throw a little hitch route. And pass is complete. Nice job along the sideline Tate Wells with the catch, able to keep his feet in bounds as that throw was leading him to the sideline. And the ball will be at the 39-yard line, 3rd down and 12 coming up here for the Tigers. In that 15-yard penalty, they've yet to quite make up that distance here. Twin receivers to the right, to the left, single receiver to the right. Massey, quick. That's actually going to be a lateral to Detweiler. Detweiler fighting across the 40 and will be tackled down at about the 45. So it'll bring up 4th down. And it'll bring up 4th down and we're going to call it 6. They got to get across midfield and across the 49-yard line. 4th down and 6 upcoming here for Lyndon. Eddington is sitting deep, so it looks like the Tigers will kick this away. Nobody is deep yet for West Franklin. Now McKenzie is going to drop back. Kick is away. Good punt. Drop down at about the 25. Lyndon bounce and will go out at about maybe the 16-yard line. And so this is where West Franklin will take over, and their first drive of the second half will start at their own 16. That was the defensive stop, the big penalty there. Back to Lyndon up 1st down and 25 and unable to get it back, having to kick it away. So a good stop there. Wind at their back for West Franklin here as they go south, heading towards the north. Single receiver is going to split wide each side. Berzer going to go under center. Smith behind him. McKenzie in motion. Up the middle goes Smith. He's got positive yardage just short of the 20-yard line. A gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 7 upcoming here for the Falcons. 9:45 remaining 3rd quarter. Lyndon with the 26-0 lead. This time twin receivers are going to split out wide right for West Franklin. Berzer again under center with Smith behind him in the backfield. Berzer going to turn to give to Smith along the right side. Positive yardage again. This time he's out just short of the 25-yard line at about the 24. Another 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring about 3rd down. Actually give him about 4 on that one. It's going to bring out 3rd down and about 3 upcoming here for West Franklin. Falcons trying to get out from their own territory. See, they can keep this drive alive. 3rd down conversions are going to be big here. They give again to Smith. Smith battling. Like he got out across the 25. His forward progress, they're going to mark him at about the 27. And that's going to be enough for the Falcon 1st down. So 1st down and 10 coming here at the 27-yard line. Good strong run there from Christian Smith to get the 1st down on 3rd and short. West Franklin in the huddle. They're going to send Jacob Norris split out wide to the right. Everybody kind of in a bunch power formation here. Smith in the backfield, bunch right, slot left. Berzer going to take it himself. He's got positive yards now into the secondary and out near the 40-yard line where he'll be marked down at the 40. That's a 13-yard gain there on 1st down for Shane Berzer, the senior quarterback for the Falcons. And another 1st down. Good run there by Berzer. And now out to the 40. You need to get into Tiger territory for the next 1st down. But a good start here so far to the second half for the Falcons. Need to get some points here quickly if they want to get back into this ball game. They don't want to try and do it all in the 4th quarter. Single receivers each side. Swank in motion. The give is a fake to Smith, and Berzer going to keep it himself across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. Nice run there on first down of 7 yards for Shane Berzer. Second down and about 3 yards to go. Again, it's going to be a long three as they have to get across the 50-yard line. Nose of the football just at the 47. Falcons really need to keep this drive going, push this ball down the field, see if they can get into the scoring zone down there in the red zone. Have yet to be there so far tonight. Berzer under center, Twins receivers to the right, takes the snap. He's going to give it to Smith. Smith fighting hard. He's across the 50 and into Tiger territory, taken down at the 48-yard line. That is a nice 5-yard tough run there from Christian Smith. Right up the gut. And that is the first down in Tiger territory that the Falcons were looking for. Again, Norris going to split wide to the right. Ethan Hatfield splitting wide near side to the left. Smith again in the backfield. Swank going in motion. Now it's going to be a little bit of a counter. This is to McKenzie. McKenzie into the secondary, and he'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. So he stepped out of bounds at the 33. And again, that's a 17-yard, about a 16-yard gain on first down. That's going to set him up. First down and 10 at the 33. Nice job up front to get a push by the offensive line, and a good job there by Caleb McKenzie to turn it upfield, get positive yardage, make the first man miss, and get into the secondary before being pushed out of bounds. Twin receivers to the right, Swank and Norris. McKenzie in motion. Berzer going to keep it himself. He's going to fight forward. He's getting close to about the 30. Flag coming in. From my vantage point, that looked like it could be a face mask, hands to the face penalty. And we'll have to see what the call is. It came in from the side. It was right here in front of the side judge here along the near sideline. See what the lineman says, and it is a face mask penalty. This is going to go against Lyndon. So they're going to ask if they want to enforce the penalty to West Franklin here. So Shane Berzer will come up to talk to the official. I assume that they're going to take this penalty and move the football forward, as there was not much on the game, but the foul was from the 32, 15, or just a 5-yard penalty. Not a personal foul, just got the hand up to the mat. So it'll be first down and about 4 here. Twin receivers to the right. Berzer under center, Smith behind him. Berzer rolling to his right. He's back to pass. The pass thrown down to the 20-yard line is caught at the 21, and that is good for a first down. The pass is complete to Philip Swank. Swank doing a nice job, had a defender draped all over him and able to haul that pass in. Good quick pass there from Berzer to Swank. So another first down here on this drive for West Franklin. Swank in the slot. Norris split out wide. Berzer under center. McKenzie coming in motion. Berzer going to follow a lead block. Got Christian Smith out there. He's into the secondary, inside the 15, and he'll be taken down at about the 13-yard line, depending on the spot. That might be good enough. The ball might have to get to the 12, so it might be just short of the yardage to gain here. It'll be second down and short. It's about a half a yard is all it is. As they get to the 12, it's a first down, and the ball just marked between the 13 and the 12-yard line. Going to stay with the same formation. Going to split Swank into the slot. Norris wide. Berzer under center. Blitz coming here. Berzer takes a little hit in the backfield, fights forward, and I believe he's going to have it as he's gotten down to about the 11-yard line. The linesman here on the near side is getting spotted at the 11, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. So first down and 10, the ball at the 11. Falcons can get another first down, but they are knocking at the door. This is what West Franklin needed coming out here in the second half. They got the stop after kicking off, and now driving down the field. Single receivers will be split to either side. It's Hatfield on the left, Norris on the right. Swank, slot left here. And Berger going to turn, give it to Smith. Smith met the backfield, fights off the first one. Now running over people into the secondary, down inside the 10 and about to the 7-yard line. A late flag coming in. We'll see what the call is on the play. A couple helmets came off, so each player will have to come sit at the sideline for a play. We're going to see what the flag is. The referee walking over towards the Lyndon sideline. Yet to see any indication as to what the call is. It looks like it's going to be a personal foul. We might have a targeting call on this play. And because as the officials have moved the ball now half the distance to the goal, it is down at the 3-yard line. And that is an extension of the play, I do believe. So I'm going to call this still first down and short here. The coach for Lyndon is not happy with the call, and the assistant coaches will come over and back him away from the official. We still have yet to receive any indication as to what the call is on the field as the teams break the huddle. Now they're going to whistle him back. It'll be first down, and we're going to call it about 2 as West Franklin will try to get it about to the 1-yard line. We'll give them the first down. Still have yet to see an indication from the official. Here we have it. Now it is a personal foul on Lyndon. And the player has been disqualified from the remainder of the game. So I'm going to take it that was a targeting of some kind. I don't know which player it was that was removed from the game, but there is a player that has been ejected. So it's a sweep here as it's going to be just short. Caleb McKenzie on a little jet sweep from right to left. He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line, down at about the 1-yard line. We're going to say it is just short of the line to gain as they must have to get that ball inside the 1-yard line. But it's just second down and very, very short. I'm going to about a half a length of the football. Falcon fans coming to life here as the West Franklin Falcons are knocking at the door for their first points of the ball game. Berger under center. Single receiver split wide each side. Berger going to take the snap, going to try it himself, and they push the pile forward, and he is in. West Franklin touchdown. It is Shane Berger from about 1.5 yards out. We'll call it 2. And the first touchdown run of the evening for West Franklin here with 3:02 remaining in quarter number 3. West Franklin is on the board. Not sure what to call the key play of that drive. Many, many good plays there by the Falcons. Maybe the personal foul penalty that ended in an ejection of a of a Lyndon player. We are unable to tell you exactly who that is, but there's a Lyndon player that is no longer allowed to participate here this evening. Swank going in motion, single receivers each side. Rolling out to pass will fall incomplete from Berger. I had a flag on the play by the referee in the back. He is walking over, and it's an illegal motion penalty on West Franklin. So it will be no good on the conversion. But 3:02 remaining here in quarter number 3. West Franklin on the board, cuts into the Lyndon lead. It is 26-6. The Tigers over the Falcons here this evening. Now the official is again over talking to the Lyndon coach. as the coach asks for a little bit more of an explanation as to why his player was disqualified from the remainder of this ball game. And the officials are now going to stop talking to the coach. Now, the coach for Lyndon is out at the hash mark along towards midfield at about the 25-yard line. At college, I just don't see how they're allowing the coach to be this far out onto the field. I know that there is a timeout on the field, but if he wants an explanation, he's been given one. His player came in with a late hit and must have led with his head into the ball carrier who was down at the time. They called it helmet-to-helmet targeting contact, and that's an ejection. Both teams have taken their respective positions out on the field. Christian Smith is awaiting to get the football to kick it away. Now he will get the ball and be able to put it down on the tee. Again, West Franklin will kick it away. They trail 26-6. There is 3:02 remaining here in quarter number 3. West Franklin going to try and get another stop here. See if they can get a stop before the end of the third quarter, as they will be going into the wind in the fourth. Smith kick it away. A line drive kick down at about the 25. Picked up by Detweiler at the 15. Going to run it to the left. He's out across the 30 and now the 40. He's racing towards midfield. Philip Swank going to chase him down and push him out at the 43-yard line of the Falcons. So great field position to start here for Lyndon, as they'll start first down and 10 and the ball at the 43. 2:51 remaining here in quarter number 3. 26-6, Lyndon with the lead. It was a good defensive stance after a big penalty on the start of the last drive for Lyndon, and they were unable to get it back for first down yardage, so they had to punt it away. And then a nice long drive, 84-yard drive there for West Franklin. Massey back to pass, going deep, and he's got a receiver, Tate Wells, open over the middle. And how about a 43-yard pass this time? From Massey, this time to Tate Wells. And quickly, just 20 seconds after the West Franklin score, Lyndon comes right back. Big over-the-top play on first and 10. Big kick return down to the 43-yard line. And then one play and a touchdown. Massey spreads everybody out. He's by himself in the backfield, looking to pass. He flips it over the middle, and that is complete. And the conversion is passed to Sean Hank. And a little bit, the momentum taken right back away as the score jumps quickly out to 34-6. Lyndon back out on top. West Franklin had a tremendous drive. Clock time consuming about 7 minutes. Went 84 yards, aided by a couple penalties on Lyndon. One setting him up first and down and short inside the 5-yard line. Shane Berzer took it in from 2 yards out. But a big kickoff return by Luke Detweiler, setting up the Tigers in plus territory. And then a 43-yard touchdown pass from Massey to Wells. Eddington to kick off. They've got him at the 35-yard line. Now they realize what they're doing out here. This is the markings out on the field are for Ottawa University, so they've got him marked at the 35 where the college kicks from. Eddington noticed that he didn't have any numbers to his right or left. Now he moves it out to the 40. where the high school kicks away. And Eddington kicking it into the wind here with the lead 34-6. Eddington's short kick over along the near sideline. Bounces down. Ball is live, and it will be recovered by Massey for Lyndon. And so Lyndon's going to take over again in plus territory inside the 35-yard line, as West Franklin did not fall on the football. And so it's going to be marked at about the 34-yard line. So Lyndon again on offense here with 2:41 remaining. A short kick. The ball is live on a kick like that. It was near the sideline, and I think West Franklin kind of was thinking it might go out of bounds, as one has already. It just landed and kind of skidded and stopped right there on this artificial surface, and Massey came in, picked it up. Lyndon going to split two receivers out wide to the left. Massey in shotgun. Eddington in motion. A quick jet sweep to Eddington. He's going to try and get along the edge. Nice job of stringing out the play by the West Franklin defense. Going to be a gain of about 2 on the play, but it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from the ball at about the 32 this time. Maybe to the 31 is where they're going to give him his forward progress, so gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Clock runs down under 2:15 remaining here, third quarter. 34-6, Lyndon with the lead and the football. Single receiver split wide to the left, twin receivers to the right. Massey shotgun formation, Hank flanks him to his left. The little bubble screen to Detweiler. It's actually going to go down as a run, as that was a pass behind the line of scrimmage, a lateral there. Detweiler, positive yards. He's taken down right at about the 25-yard line, just short of the 24. 3rd and very short here for Lyndon. Going to say less than a yard to go here on this 3rd down play for the Tigers. Final score, Lewisburg over Baldwin by a final of 38-12. It's the only final I'm getting around the area right now. Quick timeout called here. So 3rd down and very, very short. 1:23 remaining to go here in quarter number 3. 34-6. Lyndon leading over West Franklin here at Ottawa University. West Franklin's home field this year, as the bond issue and construction in Pomona has forced them to adopt Ottawa University as their home for this year. A great thing by Ottawa to support the Franklin County schools. West Franklin needing a place to play their games this year, and here they are on a beautiful Friday night here in week number 3 of high school football action. Lyndon coming out of the huddle on the timeout. West Franklin coming away from their sideline. This is a big 3rd down. If they can stop them short of this, I'm sure this is 4-down territory for the Tigers, as the ball is at the 25-yard line. Nose of the football is actually across the 25, but they've got to just get across the 24. Massey's actually going to be in a pistol formation. Hank behind him. Fake to Hank. Toss is going to go out to Detweiler. Detweiler cuts it back. He's going to be taken down, and it looks like no gain on the play. And it might be, it's actually going to be 4th down. They're going to call it a no gain on the play. So it's actually 4th down and still very short on the play. And again, Lyndon's going to keep the offense out there. They are going to go for it here as we've gone under 60 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Massey again going to be in shotgun with Hank flanked to his right. Eddington coming in motion. They give us to Hank. Hank up the middle, and he's got some room into the secondary, breaking free and in for the touchdown. A 25-yard touchdown run for Sean Hank, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, and Lyndon has scored twice here in the last 2 minutes and 40, or just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 5 seconds of clock time. Here in the third quarter has scored twice. They now lead 40-6. 2-point conversion or possibly a kick upcoming. Looks like they're going to attempt the point after here. Ethan Eddington setting up in to kick this extra point. Massey to hold. Snap is back. Placement down. Excuse me, that's Detweiler to hold. The kick is away, and it is pulled to the right. No good. So our score here with 37 seconds remaining in quarter number 3, Lyndon 40 and West Franklin 6. So we're going to keep it right here again as West Franklin will again get this kick. It is into the wind, and each time that Lyndon has kicked off into the wind this evening, it has not been a long kick. The ball has been kicked down to about the 35, 30-yard line. A couple times the ball has hit the ground. West Franklin has had to jump on it. The last time that kick hit the ground, West Franklin was looking like they were expecting the ball to bound out of bounds. It did not, and Lyndon able to jump on it, and that's what set up this short drive here from about the 36. Sean Hink taking it in from 25 yards out on 4th down and short on the last play, extending the lead. Coming out of halftime, West Franklin did a nice job forcing the 3-and-out by Lyndon and then driving 84 yards for the touchdown to cut the lead to 26-6. But since then, it was a big kick return, setting him up for Lyndon up 1st down and 10 at the 43, and it was one play, 43-yard touchdown pass to Tate Wells, recovering the short kick, and then the drive got it in. This time the short kick is going to go to the right. It's going to go out of bounds this time at about the 31-yard line. So West Franklin should get good field position out of this, but they only have the wind at their back for another 37 seconds. The breeze has slowed down quite a bit. Flags on the uprights not blowing very hard, hardly at all. Look up at the lights, and there doesn't look to be much of a mist anymore. A beautiful, really a very pleasant evening to be out for high school football here this evening. Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line, 25 yards from the spot of the kick when the ball goes out of bounds. Berzer split out wide, direct snap out to Smith. Smith's going to try the left side. Not a whole lot there. Gain of maybe one on the play out to about the 36-yard line. Hartman on the tackle for Lyndon. 2nd down and 9 upcoming here for West Franklin. Clock down to 15 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. West Franklin breaks the huddle, coming to the line of scrimmage. Berzer back under center. Smith back behind him. Single receiver split wide to the left. Give is to Smith. Smith takes it inside the 36. Another 1-yard gain on the play to about the 37-yard line. The horn sounds. We have reached the end of quarter number 3. The score, Lyndon 40, West Franklin 6. 60-second timeout. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
I think what we do best is we give them the dignity back by helping them see that there are so many other people out there with that very same story. When we can get that hope, then you can do marvelous things.
In the 50 years of Valley Hope's operation, they have helped change the lives of over 300,000 people in need. Are you or someone you know suffering from addiction? Visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and this station.
Every 16 minutes, someone dies on our nation's highways, resulting in thousands of fatalities a year. You can help stop this tragedy. Buckle up. Buckle up everyone in the vehicle. Wear helmets. Pay attention and reduce distractions. While October 10th is Put the Brakes on Fatalities Day, we need you to think about traffic safety every day. Don't let time run out.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Transportation and this station.
And welcome back here to high school football. We are on the mothership on KOFO. Luke Queen here at Ottawa University. It is 3rd down and 8. West Franklin, the ball at the 37-yard line of the Falcons' turn, and the give is going to be to McKenzie. He's going to try to go on the jet sweep to the left, and he is tackled down immediately at about the line of scrimmage. So it'll be no gain on the play. Bring up 4th down and a long 7, short 8, a gain of about a half a yard on the play. Ball in the nose of the football now at the 38-yard line. So it looks like West Franklin will send out the punt team here on 4th down and 7. They're in their own territory, so they're going to be giving the ball back to Lyndon here. Christian Smith was back in punt formation early in the game. Kind of had to field a low snap and then just ended up taking it upfield and got the first down. This time a good snap. He'll get the kick away. Ball received at the 30-yard line. He'll be bringing it out across the 40, now towards the 50-yard line. On the return, that's Luke Detweiler for Lyndon. He'll be taken down right at midfield, so the Tigers will set up 1st down and 10 at midfield. 11:05 remaining here in the ball game. The score: Lyndon 40, West Franklin 6. Lyndon scoring twice inside the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the first half. The first on a long one-play drive, a long 43-yard pass from Darian Massey to Tate Wells, and then a 25-yard run from Sean Hink with 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. After West Franklin had driven down and got on the board to cut the lead to 26-6. So it has been a quick strike in the last couple minutes for Lyndon. Here they are, 1st down and 10 from the 50. Single receiver split wide each side. Massey going to give the handoff to Hink. Hink going to try the right side. Good strong run there by Hink. He was hit hard but able to fall forward just down to about the 45-yard line. So it'll be a 5-yard gain on 1st down. So to bring up 2nd down and 5. The ball now at the 45-yard line of the Falcons. And then we'll probably spend a lot of time with running the football here in the 4th quarter. 10.5 minutes to play. Going to split receivers wide each side. Massey in the shotgun. Hink will flank him to his left. Coming in motion to give again to Hink in the middle. Nowhere to go this time for Hink as he is met right at the line of scrimmage and then driven back. His forward progress is maybe about a half a yard. So we'll bring up 2nd down and a long 4, short 5 here for the Tigers. West Franklin needs to get a stop here on 3rd down, see if they can force Lyndon into a possible punt situation. They are in plus territory on the West Franklin side of the midfield at the 44-yard line. Massey takes the snap. He fakes. He's back to throw. Under pressure, and he's actually going to set up a little screen. Caught by Hink, but a great read there. And a nice tackle coming up. I believe that's Ethan Hatfield. That's no gain on the play. It's actually, yes, it is. And that'll bring up 4th down, and again, a very, very long 4, short 5 situation here for Lyndon. Tigers will break the huddle. Looks as though they're going to go for it here. Single receivers each side. Massey all alone in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it deep into coverage, and the ball will fall incomplete. Philip Swank went up to try to make the interception. The ball off of his fingertips, and it falls incomplete. So it'll bring a turnover on downs here, and the ball just short of the 45. So West Franklin will take over on downs. 1st down and 10, the ball at the 45. He had to get across midfield and across the 45-yard line on the other side of the field. what the Falcons come out with here. Shane Berzer has been running the ball very effectively. Christian Smith got in the action on the last drive. Also, Caleb McKenzie on some good counter action. Berzer under center. He's going to fake, keep it himself. Going to cut it upfield. Okay, a short gain on the play, 2, maybe 3. Looks like there was a flag that came in, but actually we've got bags being tossed as if there was a fumble on the play, and they are going to call it a fumble and recovered by Lyndon at the 46. So the second fumble of the evening on West Franklin. And a clear recovery called by the officials. I'm glad that they were in there because I was definitely not going to be able to see it with all those bodies between me and the ball. This one was recovered by Matthew Anschutz for the Tigers. Lyndon takes over, first down and 10. And the pass is complete. Detweiler into the secondary across the 35, and he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line. So that's good for a first down on the play. Gain of about 16 on the play. First down and 10 at the 30. Clock starts winding again here. 8:30 to go here in the ball game. Sean Hank will check out of the ball game. Number 12 is checking in. That's Jackson Biggs. Biggs under center. He's going to give it to Eddington. Eddington trying the right side on the toss sweep. Cuts it upfield. He's going to gain about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Short gain of 2 on the play. And so to bring up second down and 8. Ball now marks at the 28-yard line. Clock continues to run under 8 minutes to go here in the contest. 40-6 our score. Lyndon on top of West Franklin here on West Franklin's homecoming evening. First home game of the season as West Franklin had to travel when the grandstand wasn't ready for the first game of the year. Biggs in shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Handoff's on the inside. And a short gain on the play. Can't quite tell what that number was on the ball carrier there, but it's third down and short. The ball at the 25. They got to get to the inside, or right at the 20-yard line for the first down. Trey Basil in the backfield at running back now. Jackson Biggs in at quarterback for Lyndon. Biggs going to roll to his right, going to throw. He's got a receiver open inside the 15, and he'll complete it to Ethan Eddington for the first down. That's a 14-yard line. Good third down pass play there. Gain of about 11 on the play. So Jackson Biggs completes the pass out to Ethan Eddington, who went out of bounds after the catch right along the sideline. And it's first down and 10, the ball at the 14-yard line. And then driving again here. Already with the 34-point advantage. Single receiver split wide to the left. Biggs in the shotgun. Eddington coming in motion. The give is going to be to Basil, it looks like. He's going to try the middle. He's got a couple of yards down to about the 11. Give him gain of 3 on the play. So second down and 7 upcoming here. Basil, a sophomore running back and defensive back for the Tigers, getting his chances here at running back as we're entering late into the fourth quarter. Single receiver split wide to the right. Wells going in motion. Toss sweep to Tate Wells. Wells cuts it upfield. It's inside the 10. Gang tackled there by West Franklin. They get him down to the 9-yard line, so it'll be a gain of about 3 on the play, maybe just 2, depending on the spot. Was to the far sideline. 38, Pearsall with the tackle for the Falcons. Bring up 3rd down and 4. So the ball is spotted at the 9-yard line. You got to get inside the 5 for the first down. And we're going to have a whistle here and a timeout called by Lyndon, a second timeout here of the half. And we're going to take this one with them. We'll take a short one. How about a 30-second timeout? We'll be back for more fourth quarter action from here at Ottawa University. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
KOFO is your home for Kansas City Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. At the K or away, you can hear all the action in 2019 on 103.7 FM and 1220. Royals baseball is brought to you by our broadcast sponsors and title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Ryan Disbro. The Royals are in Minnesota to take on the Twins tonight, but we'll preempt our coverage so we can bring you Ottawa Cyclone football from Steve Grogan Stadium. The Cyclones host the Paola Panthers at 7. Don't miss Royals baseball on KOFO.
And welcome back here to Ottawa University. 5:26 remaining. Lyndon 3rd down and a long 4 yards here. They're inside the 10-yard line of the Falcons. And a fumbled snap as it looked like Biggs was trying to hand that ball off. But the ball was covered up back at about the 15-yard line. And they'll say it was recovered there by Lyndon, so it'll remain Lyndon football, but now it's 4th down and 11 as the ball is just inside the 15-yard line. So a bad exchange there as we go under 5 minutes remaining. Lyndon going to send receivers out each side, twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Biggs moves Basil over to flank him on the right. Biggs going to take the snap, rolls back, quick throw out along the sideline, and it is caught and able to maintain himself in bounds is the receiver on the play. Number 13 is Liam Long with the catch, and it'll be short of the line of gain as it was taken out of bounds at the 6. So the ball will be turned over to West Franklin on downs. 1st down and 10, the ball at their own 6-yard line. 4:39 remaining here in the ball game. Lyndon with the 40-6 lead here over West Franklin. Falcons break the huddle. They're going to send receivers wide each side. Norris on the near side. And Hatfield wide to the left. Berzer under center, going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Has a little bit of a lane here along the right side. He's out across the 10, taken down at about the 14-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2 upcoming here for the Falcons. So the ball at the 14-yard line, still deep in its own territory, is West Franklin. Falcons again coming to the line. Norris to the right. Hatfield split wide to the left. Smith behind Berzer. Berzer under center. This time McGibb's going to be to Smith. The ball's fumbled, still on the ground. And pile up for it there. And I believe they're going to have to sort this one out. And the recovery on the play looks like it was made by... They say it was recovered by the Tigers. The 3rd fumble by West Franklin here this evening. And so they're going to turn it over in very positive territory for Lyndon. So the 3rd fumble and the 3rd recovery. So the change of possession here once again. And a whistle and a timeout will be called here by West Franklin. This time I believe that they're going to make this timeout for some substitution and defensive changes here. Under 4 minutes remaining, 3:56 here in the ball game. Ball is spotted at the 17-yard line for Lyndon. It is in Falcon territory. And we are here where West Franklin will play its home games here this year at Ottawa University. Tonight was homecoming for West Franklin, and homecoming king was named Philip Swank, and the queen is Emery Snook. So congratulations to Philip and Emery on their homecoming honors they received here this evening. Teams jogging back out onto the field. Single receiver split wide to the left for Lyndon, and also a single receiver split wide to the right. Snap is back to Biggs. He's going to fake the handoff up the middle. Now a pitch out to Tate Wells along the right side. Wells down near the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 11. So a 6-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 4 from the 11-yard line. 3:30 remaining here in the ball game. Lyndon continues to lead 40-6 here over the West Franklin Falcons. Biggs in a shotgun, single receiver split wide each way, and a fumbled snap there. It was a little bit high, but Biggs not able to make the catch in the air. It went down to the ground, and he just covered it up. So a loss on the play is going to move it back out to the 17-yard line. Want to bring up 3rd down and 10 back to the original line of scrimmage. Play call comes in from the Lyndon sideline. Now Lyndon breaks the huddle, sends receivers each side. Biggs again in the shotgun. Basil flanks him to his right. The give is going to be to Basil up the middle. He's down to about the 15. Maybe his forward progress gets him down to the 14 on his second effort. But that's the 3rd down run. Bring up 4th down, the ball inside the 15, so definitely not a punt here. Lyndon will call its final timeout of the half as they're going to come up with a 4th down play call here. Again, it is 4th down and a long 7 yards. They've got to get down inside the 7, and the ball currently sits just about the 14, between the 14 and 15-yard line. So it's a long 7, short 8 situation here for Lyndon. West Franklin trying to call the right defensive play here. Come up with the stop and keep Lyndon out of the end zone again here in the second half. It was 26-0 our score at halftime. Lyndon with the lead. Good defensive stand on the first series of the half by West Franklin, and then a 84-yard drive capped out by a 2-yard Shane Berger touchdown run, cut it to 26-6. But a couple touchdowns here late in the third quarter for Lyndon to extend the lead up to where we are now at 40-6. Wells in motion. Biggs is going to hand it off. Basil going to try the left side. He's inside the 10, 5, and cuts inside the left pylon here along the near side, and that'll be a touchdown. So 14-yard touchdown run for Basil. And Lyndon extends the lead up to 46-6 with the conversion attempt upcoming. So a 40-point advantage, and the clock will start rolling here with the 40-point rule. Biggs under center. Sets Wells in motion. He's going to fake the give and now pitch it out to Wells. Wells with a little bit of running room into daylight, and Wells with the conversion run makes it a 48-6 ball game. Lyndon with the lead, and the 40-point clock continues to run. And so Lyndon may kick this one off again. Minute 30 remaining, so 90 seconds. We'll see how long the transition is before Lyndon gets out there to kick. It's supposed to be a 60-second exchange, so Lyndon should have to be out there and set to kick off with about 30 seconds to go. With the clock running, there's not much left to do except for get through the end of this one. West Franklin's going to fall here to Lyndon tonight on their homecoming here at Ottawa University in the first home game of the year for West Franklin as they've been on the road to start out. I believe that Basil is going to kick this ball away for Lyndon, and he will. He approaches, and the kick is away. Short kick. It'll be taken by the up man there. That is Duke Smith, freshman for West Franklin. Got it through the 35-yard line, and that is where West Franklin will take over. First down and 10, the ball at the 36-yard line. The officials trying to get the ball out as West Franklin would like to run one more play from scrimmage if they can here this evening. Under 10 seconds remaining. I don't think that this play is going to get off as the clock will reach zeros prior to the snap. So we have reached the end of the ballgame from here at Ottawa University, where Lyndon has defeated West Franklin by a final score of 48-6. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back to wrap up the action from here at Ottawa University this evening. You're listening to high school football on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yeah, welcome back here to Ottawa University. This is Luke Queen bringing you the KOFO High School Game of the Week. West Franklin played host to Lyndon here this evening at West Franklin's homecoming. It was a tough back-and-forth matchup in the first quarter as both teams had a couple unsuccessful drives, but with 4:53 remaining in the first quarter, Sean Hink, senior running back for Lyndon, got the Tigers on the board with a 12-yard touchdown run, giving Lyndon the 6-0 lead. In the second quarter, it was all Lyndon as they scored 3 times. The first, Luke Detweiler caught a 44-yard touchdown pass from Darian Massey and gave the Tigers 12-0 lead. After a Falcon fumble set up Lyndon with a short field, Darian Massey took it in from 2 yards out. The 2-point conversion was good, a 20-0 lead. And then one more time before the end of the half, Detweiler this time on a 7-yard touchdown run with 1:04 remaining in the half. And we went into halftime, Lyndon 26 and West Franklin 0. Good defensive plays stopped by West Franklin to start out the third quarter, and then a nice, long, sustained 7-minute, 84-yard touchdown drive capped off by senior quarterback Shane Berzer with a 2-yard touchdown run for West Franklin. Conversion was failed, but it cut into the lead at 26-6. And then Lyndon took back over in the third quarter, scoring a couple touchdowns in the last 3 minutes. The first 43-yard pass after a big kickoff return set up Lyndon in plus territory at the Falcon 43. And on the first play from scrimmage, it was a 43-yard pass from Massey to Tate Wells for the touchdown and extended the lead out to 34-6 after the 2-point conversion. Sean Hink got another touchdown run just 2 minutes later as he ran one in from 25 yards out following another short 3-and-out drive there. Or actually, it was a short kick that was not recovered by West Franklin, recovered by Lyndon on the kickoff, and then taking it in from 25 yards out was Hink to extend the lead to 40-6. And then with 2:15 remaining in the ball game, Trey Basil gets a 14-yard touchdown run to cap off the scoring. The Tate Wells conversion run was good, and we got to our final score of 48-6 here this evening. So it was a tough battle there. West Franklin gave it all they had up front, coming in, new coach, all new starting backfield. Shane Berzer, first year as a quarterback, did a nice job of moving the football, a couple fumbles, and the short field opportunities for Lyndon turned into the Lyndon victory here on the West Franklin homecoming evening. We do want to congratulate the homecoming king and queen, King Philip Swank and Queen Emery Snook here, the homecoming royalty for West Franklin. But it wasn't enough for West Franklin here this evening as they fall to 0-3 on the season. Lyndon is now out to 3-0 on the year. And West Franklin looks to rebound next week. Lyndon looks to stay hot. Appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. This has been Luke Queen from Ottawa University with the KOFO Game of the Week.
You've been listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Fusion Alley and coming soon, Primetime Grill, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Healthcare, Ottawa, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Constantino's Price Chopper, the Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and the City of Ottawa. This has been a production of KOFO Radio Sports.